Welcome back, everybody, to another thrift haul. Got lots of goodies for you today. I did pick up some women's things, but I'm going to keep those aside for the whatnot. I did pick up this brand, Aritzia. This is a sweat fleece. I'm new to this, or I just got turned on to this brand recently. But yeah, I paid $10 for this, but I think they do pretty well. And then also, I just want to show a couple women's pieces. Look at this piece. If this was Ralph Lauren, but look at this. Look at that cable knit and that anchor, the golden embroidery on the back. It's the same. Oh, it's beautiful. $5 with the cuffs. So nice. Women's though. That's a women's. Too bad it's not a men's. That'd be pretty cool. But let's get into it. These are the brands that I buy and pick up and resell online. Been doing this for a while. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for hitting the like button right now. Appreciate it. And then let's get into what sold or what I'm selling. What sold? Those are the live videos I do. Let's talk about some ties. I only have one tie that I got this week. And this is a Christian Dior tie. It does not mean pick up every single Christian Dior ties. I talk about that often. Just because it's Christian Dior doesn't mean it's a pickup. My ties are 99 cents or $1.99. This one was $1.99 on that Marlboro tag. And I got this one because it's got the paisley print. Red paisley does well. So just remember that paisley prints do well with a decent brand. This should sell for around $20. And then I wanted to show you guys probably one of my favorite fun pieces of the week. This little Bob the Builder little onesie thing. I know I'm venturing into the kids' clothing a little bit more. You're going to see hopefully some more and more of kids' clothing. And this is like an older one, right? Bob the Builder, got a little paintbrush there. Bob the Builder thing here. Even the carpenter for your little kid's hammer. This was $1.99. This stuff I know is super hot. It's no Teletubbies. It's no Clifford. I don't think that's any $400 item. But I was pretty excited when I found that because I haven't found that sort of thing yet. Also, same place, I found a couple more kids items. These are not my son's size or else he'd wear these. But this right here is Paris Saint-Germain. It's a soccer team. $1.99 Jordan, and this one's Jordan 2, both $1.99 Nike Jordan. Really nice. I could probably sell both of these as, to maybe like $15 or $20 a piece. I know it's crazy to think about for kids, but soccer stuff is expensive and it's the most popular sport in the world. So you got to keep that in mind. All right, let's get to it. Men's clothing. This brand right here is not too bad. Pretty expensive retail. Sid Mashburn. Be on the lookout for this. This polo is not going to command a ton of money, maybe like $25 or $30. It was $5, not too bad. But again, the brand is Sid Mashburn. This is a Burberry Brit. It's got the Novacek little hit right there. $5 for that guy. Look out for Burberry. These aren't crazy. They're like maybe $40, maybe. I really like the long sleeve with the flip cup Novaceks and the hit. Those do really well. If you get those in white with no stains, they can bring like $80. And then this person right here was awesome. Whoever donated these, thank you very much. These are Untuck It. These Untuck It short sleeves that have the print on them do well for me. $5. And then I'm not even going to make you look at all these. Look, just one after another. Colorful pattern, vineyard vines. Large, extra large, tons. Some of them are even linen. So these are really great. Untuck It. This is a 2XL Untuck It. Untuck It, I talk about this often too. I'm picking them up in a good fabric. You got it. A good fabric, polyester, nylon, linen, something like that, or big sizes. So this one right here will be like a Polo Ralph Lauren $20 type of deal on that. You're also going to see a theme here. I've been buying a lot of mall brand type stuff that are new with tags. Always have. If they're $5 and they're new with tags, I'm going to pick it up. So this is MSRP $88. I know it's not even going to get close to it. This is Express. But if I can get $20, $25, probably like $25 out of this, I'm really excited about that. And with the holidays coming, I feel like I always sell new with tags during the holidays. So I have a few of those. I'll show you what I got. This is J. Crew Oarsman. So whenever you see that they're actually remaking this, but you'll know by the tag if it's vintage or not, and by the feel. This is really thick. J. Crew Oarsman. These are from like the 90s. They sell really well for me. This is a really thick work shirt, white. $5. My guess is that will sell for around 20. I've actually sold all of my oarsmen. I had about 3 or 4 listed, and they all sold within a month. So right now, those are pretty hot all time of the year. This is a Banana Republic. Try this on. Banana Republic corduroy trucker jacket. So it's got your snaps right here. When it has your snaps right here, it kind of has the pockets, kind of like a trucker jacket. It's got the zip right here. It was $7.99. Banana Republic trucker jacket corduroy. Again, corduroy is so hot this time of year. If I could list 2 things, it would be corduroy and flannels in the fall. Corduroy and flannels all fall long. And then these were unique. Polo Ralph Lauren, new with tags at the thrift store. They just rolled out the cart, and they priced them at MSRP $145. Come on. They priced them at $10. I don't care. I'm going to pick them up. Then when I was in line, I noticed I've never seen, it doesn't make them worth $1 million. I've never seen any with the leather. I don't know if it's real leather or not. Let's see if it's leather. Cotton elastane. I'm guessing usually it's like trim. It'll talk about the trim. Let's see. Cotton elastane. Nope. It's all it talks about. But right here, it's got these little leather or faux leather parts of your pocket. Kind of reminds me of the Orvis pants. These will do well. Again, anything that has a little bit of uniqueness to them, Polo Ralph Lauren, it'll bring just a little bit more money, maybe like 10% more to the value on those. Not for sure, but for $10, I had to pick them up. Again, this is actually at the same stop. Polo Ralph Lauren, large quarter zip sweater. Very, very soft. This is either wool or cashmere or a blend. 100% wool. So soft. But yeah, I pick up wool, Polo Ralph Lauren for sure. $6 on that, on the Marlboro tag. This is a good brand to be able to look out for. It's definitely fallen off some, so just be careful on how much you spend. Make sure you do your comps. But I have never found one with a rugby style collar. So you got the different color collar, and it's thicker stitch right here in the collar area. Usually you find these in Polo Ralph Lauren or LL Bean, but the brand is Cricket. And yeah, I've never found it with the stripes. So this is like a classic rugby shirt. Never found it with the stripes. Usually the long sleeves sell for about $24. My guess is that will sell for like $32. But that was new to me, which is pretty cool. And then bread and butter for me. A lot of people skip over. I see them at the thrift stores. They skip over Nike. Nike polo shirts like this in good condition, especially like the newer screen print tags. They do fine for me for $5, $18.99 all summer and spring long, along with Vineyard Vine's Performance. So Vineyard Vine Performance, this is nylon spandex blend. This is the Murray fit, I think. Yeah, because it has the hit down there and not on the chest. $5. Again, if this was cotton, I would not be picking it up. But because it's performance, I decided to pick it up. That's a $20 bill right there. Again, I'm not going to bore you with Nike, but screen print, newer shorts, $3.99. These are $20 all day in the spring and summer. And then Lacoste. These Lacoste shirts don't do too bad. I've actually been not coming across them as much as I used to. But this is Lacoste long sleeve, just like a Polo Ralph Lauren. You have your hit right there. I'm not seeing these as often, and they actually sell pretty well. A little bit better than Polo. Probably $25 shirt right here. And then most of the time, they have the number, like this is France 38, but also has a US size small. A lot of times you'll just have to look up the conversion rate online, just simple Google check, search, and you'll see like a 38 as a small in men's. LL Bean flannel. This is another, this must all been together. LL Bean flannel. I'll pop one up here. I just sold one. I think I sell them for like $17, $18 all the time. And this one's a little bit nicer for a couple reasons. It has the work pockets in the front. So it has the work pockets and it's the LL Bean signature. These sell for a little bit more money. So this is going to probably be like a $22.99. So be on the lookout. And it's a little bit thicker. Be on the lookout. You can see the buttons are a little bit bigger. The tag's different. Kind of looks like a Patagonia board short shirt, except for it's cotton. That will sell for a little bit more. I talked about this during my live the other day. Take advantage of where you live. If you live near a university that's well known, let's say you live in Nashville, you have the Titans, right? You have the Predators hockey team, and then you have Vanderbilt close by. Those are all clothing brands that are known all around, right? So they have good value. Here, where I live in Indianapolis, we have the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So we have a lot of the racing companies that are out of here. So like the Andretti's and McLaren and all sorts of stuff like that. So often I'll find Indianapolis 500 stuff. So these are McLaren pit crew pants. I sell these for around like 70 or 80 bucks when I find them. I got 2 pairs of those. I think I put the other one over there. Prana shorts still do well for me. Prana shorts and Prana, this one has a little snag. I can fix that though. Prana shorts and Prana pants do well for me. These were $3.99. Those will sell for around like $18.99 or so. And then I got this kind of based off of style. I think this will do well on Depop. All of these older like grandpa sweaters, you kind of think they're like Coogee-ish, but they're not. These are like late 80s, early 90s grandpa sweaters. They do pretty well, especially this time of year. I don't price them super high, but I can usually get like $20 to $25 out of those. This was great. Polo Sport. This was on a rack, by the way. Polo Sport. Here's your logo. And then it's got Polo Sport right here on the chest for $5. I actually posted a picture of this on my Instagram, and people were dogging it like, oh, that used to be really popular, but it's not popular anymore. And they're actually right. Polo Sport used to command much more money in like 2018 and 2019 than it does now, but these still bring good money for me. For $5, this will probably sell for around $30, but these were bringing like $60, $70, $80 in 2018. So if you are new to reselling, those did used to bring quite a bit of money. Polo Ralph Lauren, new with tags again, $5.99 at Big Pony. I'm not going to pass that up. Let's talk about this. So this is let's see if you guys know what this emblem is. That little emblem right there. I'm going to tell you, but take a look at the screen. I know you're probably listening or something right now, taking photos. That little emblem is the Nike tennis. Nike tennis stuff can do really well, especially if you find Roger Federer or Nadal stuff. This is just a $5.99 polo shirt, but it has that blade collar. And I haven't talked about this for a while because I haven't found any. But the blade collars do really well. It doesn't fold over. It's got that blade collar. Those always sell well. You'll find them in tennis and golf. Pick them up. I'll even spend $10 on those if I have to. I'll pick them up. These are nice. These are nice on the go vineyard vines. And they actually are more like a 5-pocket chino, but they are stretchy. So these are actually really, really nice pants. A little bit of a green tint to them, $5. Those will sell for the high 20s. And then I got a whole bunch of Adriana Goldschmied. These are longer. So always make sure with the AG jeans or AG pants, either one, you make sure, I talk about this, you make sure they're not, the inseam's not super duper short, like a 26. These are probably a 36, no joke. So I got one of those, 2 of those. I think there are more I put over there. G-Star Raw, still a good brand to be on the lookout for. They sell these at Nordstrom and Nordstrom Rack. G-Star Raw, just look at the inside rivets, look at the inside tags, make sure they're authentic. You'll be able to tell right away if they're not because the inside stitching will be awful, the rivets will be awful. You'll just be able to tell they won't have any weight to them. These were $7.99. There's your zipper right there on the knee. These are like moto pants. Those should sell for around like 40, 50 bucks, something like that. These pants right here, these are jeans, skinny fit. It doesn't matter really what fit they are. They're brand new with tags, $7.99. Again, let's talk about it. Mall brands or even outlet brands. So this is Banana Republic outlet. You see the 3 little dots underneath? That means these are from the outlet. They're cheaper than the actual Banana Republic store. But for $7.99, I'm going to pick these up. New with tags. They'll sell, if I price them right, $25 will sell in like 2 weeks, especially this time of year. And then Billy Reed. I talk about this as well, too, during some of my lives. Billy Reed, if you can get things that are a little bit unique. I think I got a rib sweater a couple weeks ago. This one's a little bit unique. It's got a texture to it. Billy Reed can do well. Again, like G-Star. This is sold at Nordstrom Rack. High retail, a little bit low resale. I got some other things in here that I'll show you. But the resale on this is like $18.99, but those are really expensive from Nordstrom and Nordstrom Rack from the get-go. It's just one of those high retail, low resale items. That's what I call those. I just sold one of these too, 32 bar blues. I'll pop it up on the screen. 32 bar blues. Just sold one of these. This is like a purple tent. I got a couple of these, $5. I compare them to carbon and cobalt. Sell for, I don't know what this one sold for, 20, 22 bucks, something like that, $18.99. And then anytime I find Nike shorts that aren't priced high, our thrift stores haven't priced them high, these are $4. Nike shorts with MLB, especially like the Yankees, the Cubs, the Dodgers, St. Louis Cardinals, any team that's really popular, and these are big too. What size are these? These are XL. Uh-oh. I messed up. The stretch fit. Here you go. Don't go to the store and make sure you do the stretch test. These are elastic waistband. They're not coming back. So these are dry rotted. Those are going to be thrown away. Darn. $3.99 down the drain. That's okay. And then again, I live in Indianapolis and Motor Speedway stuff. These all sell for like 40, 50 bucks, $5. This is a pit crew shirt. And then I also got a couple McLaren. Now these will go for more because these are Aero McLarens. These go for more. These will probably go for $60 or $70, my guess. Really good condition. A lot of times I find them new with tags too. Like the pit, they just like got too many of them. This was different. So this says like Raven on it. I think it might be like paintball or motocross or I don't know what it is. But all I do know is that it's old. It's from like the 90s. Definitely something I would have seen in the 90s someone wear. Older tag, $5. Just a graphic, the hit, and all that help that sell. AG again. And then Travis Matthew jeans. You don't find these very often. Black wash Travis Matthew jeans. Travis Matthew, again, it's known for the golf stuff. People want it for the golf stuff, but they do have lines like this. These were $7.99. Not going to get a whole lot for these. Probably like 22 bucks, something like that. And then the Indians. If you guys find anything Indians, so I'm talking about the Cleveland Indians, which are now called the Cleveland Guardians. To them, if you live in Cleveland, let me know in the comments below. It's still the Indians too, guys. I'm pretty sure. So if you can find stuff, Cleveland Indians, Cleveland Guardians, but the Indians, it does well. That was like $5 or $7. Those do well. Here are two Henleys. So with the Henley, again, always new viewers. What's up, new viewers? Thanks for popping in. Henleys are where there's no fold over collar. It just buttons down like right there. And there's no fold over collar. That's a Henley. This is a short sleeve Henley made by the company Rag & Bone. This is a high retail, low resell. So you're going to find these in Nordstrom's. This shirt was probably $80. And it was $5 for me. I got two of them. They'll probably sell for about $20, $22 a piece. So it's tragic. But that's just the way it is with some of those high retail, low resale items. J. Crew. So this J. Crew right here, it was called the Liberty Fabric. I've never seen that tag. I thought it was women's. It's not. It's men's Liberty Fabric. And I looked up comps, and this feels so nice. It's like silk almost. Comps were like 25, 30 bucks on these for $5. So pick that up. Normally, most people pass up on J. Crew. Here's another one. I thought this was unique. J. Crew, New York, with the embroidered letters. Just unique and a little bit different than other stuff. $5. I'm fine with getting anywhere between $20 and $30 out of that. Now, this I need to list right away. This is a Vineyard Vines, and it's got that classic buffalo plaid gingham check. Look, the black and red for this time of year, the Christmas time and the holidays coming up. This looks like a picture perfect shirt. $5 for that. That will sell for around $22.50. Again, I need to list that right away. This is Tundra. Again, if you're lucky, you'll find the Tundras that look just like Coogis, and they will sell for about just as much as Coogis sell for. The Tundras that have the crazy all over Coogi textured print. But I find that Tundras, just like that other sweater I told you about earlier, they still sell well even in this like muted colors. $5 into probably like $25 on that. And then this is Cool. Again, Cool flannel. This would be great. I buy anything Cool for $5 as long as it's in decent condition. Even the pants, if they're not in the best condition, I'll still pick them up. I just sold a pair of pants. I'll pop one up here. And I listed those. Those took like 2 days to sell. Polo Ralph Lauren, you guys know the deal with these. I buy all of them I can for $5 and then sell them between $18.99 and $22.99 for like the small through 2XLs. Peter Millar. These are great. This one I liked. A lot of times when they have the emblem on the front, like a local golf course, they don't sell for as well. A lot of you guys know that. But I thought that was pretty cool, the steer. I might have to Google Lens that and see what that is, if it's a popular golf course or not. But it's got that steer on it with the skull. Pretty nice. Worst case scenario, it's a local golf course somewhere in Oklahoma, and it'll sell for $22.99. Travis Matthew jacket. Now, these are sold at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Remember seeing these exact ones there? But they're there at TJ Maxx for like $79, $69. So I did pay up $10 for this. I'm going to look at trying to get like 32, 35 bucks out of that. And then again, new with tags. I don't pick this brand up anymore in polo shirts. Oakley. When I first started reselling, Oakley did really, really well for me with their golf material, golf stuff. Now they sell it at places like Costco, and you can find it, I think, at a Meijer, places like that. But when they're new with tags for $5, I'm going to get them. It might sell for like 20 a piece. I'm fine with that. 18 a piece, but got a couple of those. Again, new with tags always sells pretty well. Another Untuck It. This one's 100% polyester. So again, the fabric, it's just a size large, slim fit. So fabric is why I got that one. Some vintage for y'all. Team Sports, Michigan. Look at that. Cool. I just noticed that. Look on the back. Team Sports, Michigan polo. Now, a t-shirt would do better than a polo shirt, but that's pretty cool. That screams screams like 90s Michigan. And Michigan, obviously, really popular with their football team and their basketball team. Like I said, if you live near Michigan or live near wherever that college is in Michigan, look out for that stuff because it will sell well. This is a size small merino wool. This is Brooks Brothers? Yeah, quarter zip Brooks Brothers. I just sold a not Vineyard Vines. What am I talking about? Brooks Brothers. BB, not VV. Brooks Brothers wool vest the other day, or sweater. I think I sold it for like $20-something. This one will sell for around the same, as long as they're in good condition. I don't like pilling on those. I don't like, obviously, any snags or holes. So make sure you look those over. How about this little number right here? I should put this on my Whatnot show, but I really should try to sell it like right now because it's Christmas. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it's that tiara. It's not the best brand, but how much was this? $3.99. I couldn't pass that up. I mean, someone's going to wear that, right? That's cute. Someone's going to wear that. Polo Ralph Lauren Performance Polo shirts do better with the little pony. This will sell for around $22.99. So Polo Ralph Lauren Performance with the small pony, $22.99. I paid $5 for that. This, again, J. Crew. This is like a J. Crew cardigan. It's my size, actually, and it's pretty warm. But J. Crew cardigan, again, I'm looking at nicer J. Crew items that are a little bit unique. I showed you that New York earlier. This is really comfy. This Mr. Rogers cardigan, I think I paid $5 for it. $5. Probably sell for like $23. Again, a lot of people pass up on this brand, and I get it. I do too on most of it. But some of it is worth taking a second look at, maybe looking up comps online. And then here's another one. Now, this one is thick wool. And I know you don't want to watch me try another one on, but this is itchy too. Oh, this is the little leather button. So this will be like a $32, $33 little cardigan, Mr. Rogers cardigan right there. Wool. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Lacoste short sleeve. Going to go over there. See you in the spring. Peter Millar. I do pick up Peter Millar cotton short sleeve shirts with the patterns. These do sell. The cotton long sleeve shirts I really try to stay away from that are button up. But the short sleeve with patterned, I do pick these up $5. They usually sell for around $20, $22. Again, this is J. Crew outlet. Not something I'm looking to pick up for the most part. But if it's new with tags for, again, $5, I'm going to pick it up. Get $18.99, $20 out of it. Since it's the outlet brand, it's got the two little dots underneath. I'm good with that. I'm fine with that. Got a couple of these, kind of trial running these. These are J. Crew Milano. Or not J. Crew, Brooks Brothers. Brooks Brothers Milano. They had this nice gingham check. So I'm going to try these out. They're just different. I haven't really seen these before. Usually I only get it if they have the logo right there, the fleece logo. But there were two of them. I can list these both pretty quickly. And hoping to get like $18.99 a piece for those. Always trying new things, trying to outsmart you thrift stores out there that are watching. Always trying new things. And this is really nice. Look at this pair of Orvis. Older pair of Orvis tweed wool pants. I mean, these are heavy, really nice tweed. $5 for these. Look, made in the USA, just screaming in your face. These are really nice. Definitely like that East Coast, Maine, or even like that preppy. You could wear these with Polo Ralph Lauren, Brooks Brothers, all the above. Those are great. My guess is those sell for $50, $60, $70 is what I would think those I'll get for those. And this is a 4XB Ralph Lauren. So big old Ralph Lauren, Polo Ralph Lauren jacket. It's got the hideaway hood. Put that in the title. And then I think I paid up. Yeah, I paid $20 for this. But it being a 4XL black jacket with the hideaway hood, I'll be easily getting like $50 for that. I know 20 and the 50 doesn't sound very sexy to a lot of people, but that's still $30, then minus the fees and all that. $20 profit, something like that. Still really good. And then I just sold a Barber. Now this one was with the men's, but I just figured it out a little bit ago. It's actually women's. And I don't even know if they have a tag on it. This might have been like, this was $14.99. Still good. $14.99. I actually think it might be down as well. I could take a look and real quick and see if it's down. But I just sold a men's Barber jacket, and it sold within like a day or two. I'll have to look and see if this is down or not. But this is really good. Barber, here's what you're looking for. Do I have it right there? No. Barber. Look for anything Barber. The flannel sell for $18. The wax jacket sell for $400. And everything in between. So this one, it's women's, going to go on the Whatnot show. Don't know how much they'll sell for. I think it might be down. Really nice. Barber's also known for that zipper right there. The really big, thick toggle zipper. Good to be on the lookout for. And that is it for this haul. I know it was quick, but I want to get you that information very quick. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for giving me a thumbs up. Thanks for coming back to the next one. And I'll see you in one of my lives if you have any questions. Peace.